Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 28 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 1092. Shortest common supersequence. Okay, so let's read the problem statement first. So in this problem we have given two strings, string 1 and string 2. Okay, we have to return the shortest string that has both string 1 and string 2 as subsequences. Okay, so this output is nothing but our supersequence, right? Because from this supersequence we are generating two strings which are subsequence of this, right? If there are multiple valid strings, we have to return any of them. Okay, so we have to find the shortest string that has both string 1 and string 2 as subsequences. Okay, a string s is a subsequence of string t if deleting some number of characters from t, possibly 0, results in the string s. Okay, so problem statement is very easy, right? But this question is hard, right? But don't worry, by the end of this video I will make this problem easy for you. Okay, now let's see this example number 1. Okay, so we have string 1 as ABAC, right? And we have string 2 as CAB. All right, so here we are getting this output y CABAC. Okay, so now see, from this string, which is nothing but a super sequence, right? We have to generate the super sequence only. Okay, so from this string I can derive string 1, right? If I just pick this part ABAC, I will derive nothing but string 1. Okay, and if I pick this part CAB, okay, then I will derive string 2. Okay, so this is nothing but this is the shortest. Okay, this is shortest combination from which I can derive both string 1 and string 2 as subsequence. There is no other shorter combination, right? And what is the length of this one? Length of this one is 5, right? And this is my output. Okay, so we have to return the string only. Okay, so here see, string 1 ABAC is a subsequence of CABAC, right? Because we can delete the first C, right? And we get the output, right? And same way string 2 CAB is a subsequence of CABAC because we can delete AC, right? Okay, clear? And the answer provided is the shortest such string that satisfies these properties. Okay, so now how we are going to get this output? Okay, how we are going to get this output? Okay, so now let's see that. All right, so here we can use DP, okay, to solve this problem. And how my code is going to solve this problem, let's see that. Okay, so here first thing in the starting, let's suppose my string 1 is ABAC and my string 2 is empty, there is nothing. Okay, all right, then I have to just return my output as string 1, right? Okay, then we have to just return string 1. Okay, that is going to be my output. All right, and if let's suppose if my string 1 is empty and string 2 is CAB, then I have to just return CAB only, right? That is going to be my output, right? So here first thing, just calculate the length of these two. All right, so what is the length of string 1? Length of string 1 is 4, and what is the length of string 2? It's nothing but 3. All right, okay, now create one DP array. Okay, DP array in which my number of rows I will take it as 4 plus 1 5, and my number of columns I will take it as 3 plus 1 4. Okay, so here let's create a 2D DP array. Okay, so here let me draw that. Okay, I will fill this table. Okay, how I'm going to fill, let's see that. All right, so let's say this is my DP. All right, and here how many rows I'm taking total 5 rows. All right, so here 5 rows. Let me just draw lines. 1 2 3, and here 4 and 5. Okay, and we have number of columns as 4. Okay, so here this and this. Okay, 4, done. All right, now see, so we have string 1 as ABC. Okay, string 1. Okay, let me write it here. We have A, B, A and C. Okay, and we have string 2 as CAB. All right, okay, so now here initially uh, let's suppose both my string 1 and string 2 are empty, then we don't have to return anything. Okay, so here I'm writing 0. All right, now here let's suppose, okay, this is base condition. Okay, when my string 2 is empty, okay, this string 2 is complete empty. All right, then the super sequence is a string 1 itself, right? So if my string 1 has just one character a, then the length is going to be 1. Okay, if my string 1 has two characters, okay, let's suppose until a b, okay, so here I'm going to write 2, right? So just if I have a, then I will just write this. For b, I will just write the row, okay, this index value. And for next a, I will write 3, okay. And for the next c, I'm just going to write here 4. Okay, this is for c. All right, so if we have until a, so I'm going to return 1. So if we have string 1 until b, so I'm going to return 2. Okay, here I'm storing just length. Okay, if I have until aba, so here I'm going to store 3, which is nothing but this complete aba. Okay, if I have abac complete, so here I'm restoring 4. Okay, done. Okay, this is done. So this is for string 1. Now let's see if we have string 2 only. Okay, so string 2 we have, if I am just want to return super sequence until c only. Okay, just until this index, so that is going to be of length 1. Okay, if I want to return until the length of length 2, so here I will just write 2. Okay, and if I want to return it complete, okay, cab, so here I'm going to write 3. Okay, so this is nothing to be. All right, this is done. Okay, so this is nothing but a base case. Okay, so here what we are doing, if, okay, when string 2 is empty, okay, the super sequence is a string 1 itself. Length is equal to the row index. Okay, I can say length is nothing but row index. All right, and when string 1 is empty, then the super sequence is a string 2 itself. Okay, so length is going to be column index. Okay, let's say. All right, done. Okay, so now after that we have to fill the table. Okay, we have to fill this table. So these are some base conditions. Okay, so now how I'm going to fill that? All right, so here let's say at string 1 you are at this particular index, and at string 2 you are at this index. Okay, all right, so here a, and from here I am picking c. Okay, both are different, right? So here what I'm going to write, I'm going to write 2 here. Okay, both are different, right? So here if both are different, then I will check this value. Okay, I am filling this cell right now. Okay, to fill this cell, I first check if the value character at this index or this index is matching or not. If it is not matching, then I will select these two. Okay, a or c. Okay, this cell or this cell. From these two cells, what is minimum? Both are minimum, you can take anyone. Okay, so in that you have to add 2 here. So my output is going to be 2 for this cell. Okay, so here I'm going to write 2. Okay, and 2 here you can say. Okay, so let's say you are thinking about using a and c here. Okay, let's say ac. So this is here, if you have ac, and from string 1 you have just a, and from string 2 you have just c, so you can derive a and c both from this super sequence ac, right? So that is why length 2. Clear? Okay, so length 2. Okay, until here my string 2 until j, my string 1 is until I. So if I have ac, so I can easily derive a as well and c as well. Okay, now let's fill this cell. Okay, so to fill this cell, my j is going to move forward. Okay, so my j moves to this index. All right, so now here if you see clearly, this character and this character both are matching. So if both are matching, then in that case I'm not going to worry about these diagonals. Okay, worry about this one and this cell. Okay, I'm not worrying about upper or this left. Okay, then I have to worry about diagonal. Okay, so from here what is the value from this cell? Okay, if both are matching, so if both are matching, then from here I have to pick the value 1, and in that I have to add 1. Okay, so I will get 2. All right, okay, so here we are getting 2, but how? Okay, so in this cell we are just saying that until we have c. Okay, we have c. Okay, we have c here. So in this c, if I add this a, okay, so let's say ca. Okay, let's say ca we have here. Okay, so this is valid now. Here from string 1 I want to drive just a, my I is at this, so from ca I can drive a. Okay, and in string 2 I want to drive ca, so I can drive that as well, ca. Okay, so here I'm filling it 2. Done. Okay, done here. All right, now let's move further. Now my j is going to move to the next position. Okay, so now my j is at this position. Okay, so you don't have to worry about this, how I'm writing this a c c a. Okay, just see how I'm writing these numbers. Okay, because I will drive this combination, okay, this super sequence later on once we fill all these values with numbers. Okay, then we have to drive, but this is just for I'm just showing it how, what is the string that we will have at this particular position so that we can drive that. Okay, so don't worry about this how we are getting this ca or ac. Okay, here just worry about how I'm filling the numbers. Okay, so here if my j is at this position, okay, so character at this index is I, character at this index is b, both are not matching. So both are not matching, then you have to worry about these two. Okay, this and this. So out of these two, what is minimum? 2 is minimum, right? So in this 2 just add 1. So here I'm writing 3. Done. Okay, this is done. So here let me erase this. Okay, so now what is the 3 length? Okay, what is the string that I can have at this particular position? So here you can have of 3 length. Okay, you need of 3 length, so you are using this. Okay, ca, okay, which is coming from here, and ca. Okay, and here ca and b. Okay, let's say cab. All right, so you are using this and this b. Okay, so now here you want to drive cab. Okay, cab, so you can easily drive cab from here, and here in this part you want to drive a because my I is fixed at this position. I is until here and j is until here. Okay, so cab, so yeah, I can drive both the string 1 and string 2 from this super sequence cab. Done. Okay, this is done. All right, now next time my I is going to move forward. Okay, now my I is going to move forward. Again we have to do the same thing. My I is at this position, my j is at this position. Okay, so here character at this index and this index not matching, so we have to worry about this one and this one. Okay, so now here uh, here if you see clearly 2 is minimum value, right? Both are same, so 2. So here I will write 3, 2 plus 1. We have to add 1. Okay, from these two we are comparing, this and this we are comparing, and then we are going to add 1 to the minimum value out of these two. Okay, so 3. So here from here we have ab and here we have c, so I can use abc, right? So here let's say a b c. Okay, so this is valid now, abc, right? So I want to drive c from string 1, so I can easily do that, and here I want to drive ab, so I can easily drive ab from the super sequence. All right, done. Then next time my j is going to move forward. Okay, my j is at this position. All right, and my I is at this position only, right? So here if you see b, okay, and here we have a characters are not matching, so 3 and 2. Okay, we have to check this and this. Out of these two, which is minimum? 2 is minimum, so in this 2 we have to add 3. Okay, so now what is happening here? Okay, now I am using this. Okay, so here that simply means that I can use what? I can use this. Okay, I need this c a, I'm using this. Okay, so c a, and here I can use b. Okay, uh, here I'm using what? Here we have a now, right? So here which one we are using? Here we have b and here we have a. So out of these 2 and 3, which is minimum? This is minimum, right? 2. So here I can take this as ab, and here we need ca. Okay, so here what you need to do? Okay, so let's check once more. So here it's 3 or 4. Let's see once more, one more time. Okay, so here last time we have a here and a here, so we were fine because here we want to pick ca, and okay, this is good. And here we have to check b, and here we have a. Okay, so here out of these two both are different, right? So here both are different, so here I have to check this and this. What is minimum? Minimum is this one. Okay, so in this one I have to add 1. Okay, 3, so I will get 3 here. Okay, so now what is the string that I'm going to use here? Okay, so here from here we need AB, okay, and from here we need CA. Okay, so I can use CAB, right? CAB, this is what I can use, right? Because first I'm using this CA and then I'm using B. Okay, so now CAB is the minimum shortest length, right? If you see clearly, length is 3, right? I'm writing 3 only, but from here CAB I can derive easily this CA and I can derive AB as well. Okay, done. Good. Now after next time just move to this position. Okay, all right, I'm at this. Okay, so don't worry about this how I'm writing CAB. Okay, how I know this is going to the combination. Okay, just I hope that you guys are already clear how I'm writing these numbers, right? So again, here B and B both are matching, so we have to check this diagonal one. So in this we have to add 1. So here I'm writing 3. Okay, if both the characters are matching. Okay, so now pick. So here we can say CAB only, right? CAB again. So again we have here 3 only. Done. Done until here. Okay, now let's move forward. All right. So now next time my I is at this position and my J again is going to start from this. Okay, J is here. All right, and now let me just erase this. Okay, and here let me just remove few things. Okay, all right, so now see here A and here we have C, both are not matching, so we have to select, we have to take it from here and here, but is minimum 3 is minimum, so in this 3 add 1, so we are going to get 4 here. So now what is the string that you are going to have here? You can use anyone. Okay, so here let's say you are using ABAC, right? That is also valid, right? ABAC. Okay, so in this ABAC you can easily drive ABA and here C. Okay, done. All right, now your J is moved to next position. Okay, so now your J is at this position. All right, so here A and A both are matching. Okay, so we have to take a diagonal. Okay, this 3, in this 3 I have to add 1, so I will get 4. So now here what I can use, I can use ABCA, right? ABC and A I can use, right? Because I can easily drive ABA from this ABCA and I can easily drive CA also. So here ABC is fine. Okay, now next time my J is going to move forward. My J is at this position. All right, so A and here we have B distinct, so 4 and 3, which is minimum, 3 is minimum. Okay, we have to check these two, both characters are distinct, right? Okay, so 3 plus 1 I will get 4 here. So here from here I'm driving, so here I can use C, A, B and A. Okay, I can easily use this C, A, B. Okay, done. Until here it's done. Okay, all right, so now after that my I is going to move forward. I is going to move forward. I is here and my J is going to start from starting itself again. Okay, from here. All right, done. So now here C and C both are matching. Okay, so we can take this 3, in this 3 we'll add 4. Okay, so here what you can do, you have to write A B A and C, right? That's it, A B A C. Okay, and then after that your J is going to move forward. J is at this position, so both are not matching, so 4 here, 4 here, so 5 will be here. Okay, 4 plus 1. Okay, so here you can use what, you can use anyone. Okay, so here A B A C and A you can use. Okay, 5, then your J is going to move forward. J is going to move forward here. So now here both are not matching, so you have to pick a minimum one. So pick this 4 in this, pick 4 in this 4, add 1, so you are going to get C A B A and you have to add C. Okay, so this is going to be your output, C A B A C. Okay, that's it. Okay, 5 is the table. Okay, so here C A B A C. Okay, so this is going to output, but here you know how to fill this table. Okay, how I'm filling this value 1 2 3 2 2 3 3 3 3 4 4 4 4 5 5. Okay, but now how you want to fill this CABAC, how you know that? Okay, so now I will show you how I'm going to get the string output. Okay, all right, so now here let me draw this table again. Okay, this is my table. Okay, and here we have how many rows? We have total 5 rows, right? Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. All right, and we have total 4 columns, right? 1 2 3 4. All right, now let's fill the values inside this. So we have 0 1 2 3. Okay, 0 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, and here we have 2 2 3. Okay, 2 2 2 2 3. Okay, 2 2 3, and then we have 3 3 3. Okay, 3 3 3, and then we have 4 4 4 4 4, and here we have 4 only, right? 4 only. Okay, and then we have 4 5 5. All right, so this is the case, 4 5 5. All right, so, and we have string 1 as ABAC, string 1 as ABAC, and string 2 as CAB. Okay, so from this part you are clear how we are filling the values. Okay, so now once we have these values, now how I'm going to get the output string. Okay, that's the next step. Okay, but here just for a visual representation I show you that this is going to be a string from which I can derive both. Okay, so now how I'm going to get the output. All right, so now you have to start from here, from this cell. Okay, and keep one pointer here. Let's name this pointer as R, which is nothing but a row, and CAB is in the column. So let's pick create one pointer and here pick this. All right, this C. All right, done here. Okay, now here check. Okay, this is the value, right? So now you have to compare these two, this and this. Check if they are matching. So if they are matching, then we have to use this, right? But if they are not matching, okay, if they are not matching, then we have to choose the minimum one. Okay, so we have to choose the minimum one. So here this is the minimum one, right? So that simply means that we are moving one row up. Okay, so one row up we are moving, right? So here from this I'm going to use C. So I'm going to use C. Okay, and my R will be decremented. Okay, R is going to be reached to this position. Okay, here R, done. Okay, so now here let me just erase this, 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 this. This is nothing but 5 over here. Okay, 5. All right, so now I am here. Now I am here. Okay, now I am here, and my row is still greater than 0, my column is still greater than 0, right? Okay, all right, so this is my row 0 1 2 3 4 and 0 1 2 3. Okay, my row is still greater than 0 and my column is still greater than 0. Okay, so here I've used 1C. Okay, now again I'm here, so I have to check this and this. Okay, so both are matching. No, both are not matching. If they are matching, then I have to use this, but both are not matching, so I have to use that simply means that I get the value from upper side. Okay, from this side, so I'm moving one row up. Okay, so if I'm moving one row up, so I have to use this A. Okay, this A. So here I'm writing A now. Okay, so here I'm just doing the backtracking now. I'm moving from here like this. So first I pick this C, then I pick this A. All right, so now for the next step I am currently at this cell. Okay, this one cell. Okay, I am currently at this, and my arrow here it will be at B, right? Because I move one step for up. Okay, here at B. Okay, we have already used this. Okay, now here see we have 3 here and we have 3 here, both are matching. Okay, so if you see from the string also, so here we have B, here we have B. Okay, so that is why 3 3. Okay, so both are matching. So if both are matching, then you have to jump to this. Okay, then you have to jump to this. Okay, so that simply means that you are at this position now. Okay, so if you are at this position, you are using B. So if you are using B, so you have to decrement this arrow and this arrow, both arrow. Okay, because you are moving diagonally up. Here you reach at A and here you are at A. Okay, clear. Now here again you see you are at this 2 and this 2. Okay, both are matching. Okay, A, both are matching, so you have to pick this one. Okay, 1. So here you are going to use this A. All right, so now your this will be here somewhere and this will be here. Okay, so now if you see your row is 0 right now. Your row is 0, you reach to this cell. Okay, this cell, your row is 0, right? But your column are not still 0. Column is not still 0, right? Column is not still 0, right? So row is already 0, so you have completed this until here. So now you have to stop this. Okay, now row is already empty. So now row is already empty, okay, completely empty. So what are the remaining characters in column? Okay, so column's remaining character is C. So just add that here. Okay, remaining and move it backward. Okay, so if a row is empty, column is not empty, then add columns. If column is not empty, a row. If column is empty, row is not empty, adds row. Okay, opposite. If row is empty, add remaining columns. If column is empty, then add remaining rows. Okay, this is what you need to. Okay, so here we are adding the values in a reverse order, right? First this C A B, so in the end just reverse this string. So after reversing it will be C A B A C only. Okay, so just reverse it, and that is going to be my output. Okay, so this is what we need to do, right? So now let's write the code. Same story, I'm going to write same thing, okay, whatever I have explained here. All right, so now let's move to the coding part. So first thing that you have to do here, just calculate the length of both the strings. Okay, int string 1 length is equal to string 1 dot length. Okay, just copy this same line and write it for string 2. Okay, so this is for string 2 and here string 2. All right, so we have calculated the length. All right, so this is done. Then we have to create a DP array. Okay, so int DP is equal to new int, and here you have to write string 1 length, and here you have to write string 2 length. All right, and +1, you have to do +1 also, right? So that's what I'm going to do here. All right, so this is done. Okay, now we have to initialize the base cases. When string 2 is empty, the super sequence is string 1 itself, length is equal to row index. And when string 1 is empty, the super sequence is string 2 itself. Okay, length is column index. So here for int row is equal to 0, row is less than string 1 length, and here row plus plus. Okay, so here what you need to do, you have to update dp of row, and here 0, okay, is equal to row index, right? So initially we have to write here 0 1 2 3 4, and here 1 2 3, like that. Okay, so this is what I'm doing here. Just copy this. Okay, now instead of row we have to write call here. Okay, and here call is less than string 2 dot length, and here call plus plus, and here dp of it is going to be 0 only always, and here we are updating call only. Okay, with the call value, right? So here col done. Okay, this is done right here, like this. Okay, now it's looking good. All right, or we can format. All right, so this is done. Okay, so now after that we have to fill the dp table. Okay, so we are going to fill the dp table with the numbers 1 2 3 2 2 3. Okay, that's it. This is nothing, what this is what we need to do. Okay, so same thing that I've explained. So here for int row is equal to 1, row is less than equal to string 1 length. Okay, and here row plus plus, and same way here for int call is equal to 1, then call is less than equal to string 2 length, and then call plus plus. Okay, so we have to fill the dp table, right? So here same thing, if string 1 dot char at row minus 1, okay, if it is equal to string 2 dot char at call minus 1. Okay, so if the characters are matching, so in that case what I told you, then we have to select from the diagonal. Okay, so if the characters match, we have to inherit the length from the diagonal plus 1. Okay, So here dp of row and here col, right, is going to be equal to dp of row minus 1 col minus 1, and then we have to just increment 1 to this. All right, now once this is done, then in the else part we have to update. If the characters don't match, then we have to take the minimum length option plus 1, right? So here dp of row and col is equal to math dot min. Okay, and here you have to write dp of row minus 1, right, col, okay, from this, and dp of row, okay, so from up and then from left, okay, whatever the minimum one, okay, so col minus 1, and in that you have to add 1, okay, that's it. So this is done. Until here this is done. Okay, we filled the dp table with numbers. Now we have to form the string, right, the final string. So here you create one string builder, okay, and let's name it as super sequence new string builder. All right, and then take initialize the row as the string length, string 1 length, here string 1 length, okay, and call as string 2 length. All right, this is done. Okay, and now once this is done, then after that you have to run one while loop while your both row, okay, it should be greater than 0 and also col should be greater than 0. Okay, so if any one becomes 0 first, then we have to add the remaining one continuously. Okay, okay, if row becomes empty, then add the remaining columns values whatever left. Okay, column next is, if column becomes empty first, then add the rows ones, right? So here col should be greater than 0. All right, so inside this again same logic. If string 1 dot char at row minus 1 is equal to, here let me just copy this, if string 1 dot char at row minus 1 is equal to string dot char at col minus 1. Okay, so in that case what you have to do in the super sequence, okay, the string builder that you have, super sequence, you have to append what, you have to append the character from the, both are matching, so previous one you have to pick. All right, so here from the string 1 you can easily pick, okay, string 1 dot char at row minus 1, because in the string 1 and string 2 both at both the places characters matching now, so from anywhere you can pick. Okay, so if characters match, take it from the diagonal. All right, done. So if you are taking from the diagonal, then you have to decrement the row and you have to decrement the column, right? Done here. Now this is one part. Now in the else part, okay, else if, here now see, if else if dp of row minus 1, okay, and here col, right, if this is less than dp of row and col minus 1. Okay, so if string 1's character is a part of the super sequence, we have to move up. Okay, so that's the reason we have to use the rows one. Okay, we are, because we are moving up, because upper one is smaller, right, and we are using that. Okay, so here you have to write again super sequence dot append, just copy these two lines. Okay, super sequence dot append string 1 dot char at row minus 1, and then now you have to just decrement row minus minus. Okay, because we are using the string 1's character. Okay, that is a part of the super sequence. Okay, and in the else part you have to append string 2's. Okay, that simply means opposite condition. Okay, so if the dp of row minus 1 col is greater than dp of row col minus 1. Okay, so in that case you have to here decrement col index, and here you have to append string 2. Okay, and here you have to write col minus 1. That's it, that's it. Okay, so once this is done, then here this ends and here this while loop ends. Okay, so now once this is end, then after that you have to just okay, so one more thing is pending here. Okay, so this is ending here. Then after that we have to append any remaining characters. Okay, if there are any leftover characters in the string 1 or string 2, that also we need to cover, right? So here this is where this ends, right? Okay, so now once this is done, okay, then after that you have to write while row is greater than 0. Okay, if your row is greater than 0, then you have to append the column once. Okay, and same way this is logic for that. Okay, I'm going to write, and same way you have to write the logic for while your column is greater than 0. Okay, column is greater than 0. So here, okay, so if your row is greater than 0, so then you have to just do this. Okay, copy this and paste it here. Okay, and if this is the case, then you have to use this. Okay, let me just format the code. All right, now it's fixed. Okay, so yeah, we have to append any remaining characters, right? If there are any leftover characters in string 1, right? And if there are any leftover characters in string 2, right? So this is what I'm doing here. All right, then last line. Okay, here we have to just reverse the string. That's it. Okay, return super sequence dot reverse. Okay, then we have to just convert it to string. That's it. Okay, now let's run it and see if the code issue. We'll try to fix that. So all the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? And we have also on one batch, okay, for Feb month. Okay, so I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.